What is going on, friends? It's Colin, and it's been a little bit since we talked, and I have lots of updates for you. I spent all of this past weekend in Moncton at Musique New Brunswick's annual Festival 506, which is a conference, a showcase festival, and an award show. And I was nominated for a couple of awards. Ultimately, I did not win, but the awards went to very deserving artists. So had a great time, met lots of cool folks, and got a chance to reconnect with some friends. So that being said, what else is going on? Well, my album, Party Music, is now available on vinyl. I have not yet had the chance to get out to the post office just to check on what the best method and the costs for shipping inside of Canada to the US and internationally. I meant to do that really over the past week or so, but between traveling for music and being home with a sick kid and all that, I just haven't had the chance. So I've had a couple of messages from folks that are interested in picking up a copy and having it shipped to them, and I will figure that out and get you the pricing information soon, next week. And any orders that have been placed will get shipped out, and I'll put up an online store where you guys can go check out what I have available for merch and all that if you're interested. I have a number of shows coming up to finish out November, and then I'm going to take things a little bit easy in December. I am playing in Cape Breton in Discouse tomorrow night, and then on Saturday night I am playing a house concert in Moncton at Chez Louise. I'm looking forward to that. That's a gig that we had to postpone I think it was back in January, because I actually completely lost my voice the day of the show. So I'm glad to finally be able to get there, and rumor has it that we might be recording some of that direct to analog tape. So I'll take my camera, I'll shoot video footage, and hopefully we get some good stuff that I can post for you guys to check out. And then most of the rest of the month of November, on the 7th, I'm going to be at Vito's in Rothesay, and I have a number of dates in Maine. At Timberwolves Barbecue in Mars Hill. I'm playing at Niche in Gardner, Maine. I'm playing at the Bigelow Brewing Company in Skowhegan and the Down East Dragonfly in Lubeck. And I feel like there's one that I may have missed, and I don't have any notes in front of me. But all of my dates are now updated and posted to my website, which is colinfowlie.com. I'll put the URL right there. And so if you're in the Maine and New Brunswick areas, check it out. I will hopefully be coming to a venue near you real soon. Also, I met some delegates this weekend. We're going to be working on some more extensive US touring for 2020 and a trip to Europe. I might wind up starting out in the UK. I'm not sure yet. Obviously, I keep you guys up to date on everything as it happens. So stay tuned. I know that with some of the videos I pushed out there, a lot of you are in Europe, and I want to get... The whole point of what I'm doing right now is trying to create some content that you guys like and putting it out there and figuring out where my audience might be. And over the next couple of years, I want to go to your town and play for you. That's the model, and it's pretty simple. So if you like what I'm doing and see a piece of content that you like, then please, feel free to share. If you have friends that might like this page and what I'm doing, then invite them to like it, if you don't mind. And that helps me out a ton. I'm just trying to grow this organically by touring, but also using the internet at the same time. It's a tough time to be an independent artist, but I'm hopeful, and I think that this is going to work. And you guys have been super supportive. I do want to especially thank Musique New Brunswick at this point for all the support that they've given me and so many other artists. Their Music Industry Development Fund has helped support a couple of my tours, actually all of my big tours, and they've helped me out with some content creation as well. So that's meant a ton to me, and it's helped me reach an audience that might not have been feasible otherwise. I have to be very careful with how I spend my money because there's not that much of it coming in. So anyway, and other ways that you can help out. If you're in Canada, I just found out that my music is now in the CBC database. So you can tweet at your local CBC shows and hosts and programs and request my music. And every time they spin it, I actually get a royalty check for like 25 bucks. So that is, that's a big deal. That's more than, that's like equivalent to a vinyl sale, and it's the equivalent of, I don't know how many, like tens of thousands of streams on Spotify. But that being said, getting my music out there is the most important thing right now. So if Spotify is what you use to listen to music, then right on. As a fan, I love that platform, and hopefully they figure out a better compensation model for artists. But that's the way of the future, and so that's what we're working with. Anyway, that's the dates, that's the conference, the vinyl's out. Okay, last thing that I want to talk about today before I sign off, and I'm sorry for the long video. I will put a live performance at the end of this from the tour, because I have lots of footage, and you guys like it when I sing songs, because I like singing songs. Anyway, I am going to be releasing the lyric video for the next track off the album tomorrow, and that's Compel You. The inspiration behind that song, it is sort of a fictionalized version of a story about somebody who was very close to me and was in a challenging and difficult and emotionally abusive relationship. And I, again, fictionalized it to protect the innocent, and I actually wrote it in the first person from the perspective of the antagonist that you kind of don't realize till the end of the song. And so I realized I just spoiled it for you, but it's been out there for a while. So hopefully you've already checked it out. And if not, I hope you enjoy the video that goes up tomorrow. I think that's it. I'm sure I've forgotten things, but there'll be more videos, and I'll take my action camera, maybe do a couple of little travel vlogs over the next couple of dates, because it's a long drive to Cape Breton, and talking to a camera is better than talking to nobody. And between vlogging, I'll probably listen to podcasts and whatnot, because they do help pass the time. Anyway, it is Halloween today as I'm recording this, and my costume is that of an independent musician who is disheveled and has been working on paperwork for the last 4 hours. So I hope you guys have a great day. If you're seeing this video today, then I hope you have a safe and happy Halloween for you, your kids, grandkids, etc. And yeah, we'll touch base soon. Hope you enjoy whatever song I decide to post after this. Take care.
The only two things on my mind are to stay alive and roll into the next town before this tank runs dry. I'm counting down the miles along metric lines, kilometers they measure fine but don't sound right to me. In search of something, and all I know is that my something isn't here. I could have stayed a little while in contemplation, but I threw it into gear. When you were looking for a hero, I was dressed up in my very best disguise. In the movies we would ride into the sunset, but here in the real world, that's just too damn hard on the eyes. This was more than a distraction, till I figured out that it was ever just so slightly less than real. If we put in the time to stretch it longer, it wouldn't salt the bitterness we feel. When you were looking for a hero, I was dressed up in my very best disguise. In the movies we would ride into the sunset, but here in the real world, that's just too damn hard on the eyes. I know that this might hurt you. I guess you'll have the last laugh if it hurts me too. I'm not gonna wait around to find out which is true. When you were looking for a hero, I was dressed up in my very best disguise. In the movies we would ride into the sunset,